Hello everybody. This is Dino, and welcome back to my Let's Play Modded Minecraft series. This is episode 3, I believe. And in this episode, we're going to get started on our first house, our first base. And in the previous episode, we were exploring the surrounding area and found our first village. So if you hadn't had an opportunity to check out that video, please feel free to do so before continuing on with this series. That way you can kind of follow along in the correct sequence. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Okay, I'm hungry. Let's go ahead and get something to eat. So I did a little bit of looking around off camera, primarily trying to find marble. Marble is kind of my favorite block in Minecraft. I love the look of it. It's a very light colored, but it's slightly textured. So it really makes a perfect basement type texture aesthetic that I find appealing. So I was hoping to be able to find some marble. It's not uncommon, but unfortunately I wasn't able to find any. But while I was looking around trying to find some marble, I did pick up all the rest of the loots that I came across and started separating things out between these two chests. Over here is just your typical cobble, some food products, other things that I collect along the way, and then I separated out the main ores in this chest. And as you can see, I've been pretty good about finding some stuff. Got a lot of tin and copper now. Picked up a lot of that copper that we saw before, and also picked up a couple of other few things along the way. I also found this dropper underground as well, which I think is a misconfiguration in the mod pack. I believe that was probably intended to be a rock beehive, but unfortunately I think it's coming up as a dropper. So I'll need to look into fixing that, but in the meantime I went ahead and picked it up. So let's see, I also picked up a bunch of iron, as we need lots and lots of that. So I've already got it in the furnace. Let's go ahead and start smelting that out. I burned through my iron pickaxe already, so I need to pick up another pickaxe. But in the meantime, while that's smelting, let's go out and get us some sand, because we're going to need sand for glass and glass panes. So let's go down here to our nearby beach. Actually, let's go over here. Looks like, yeah, there's a lot more sand over here. Oh boy, got some skellies down there. Let's go ahead and pick up some sand. Come here, come here. Oh, I hate moving water. It makes it kind of hard to navigate, but it is what it is, so we'll deal with it. And niter sand. Oh, that's a new block to me. I'm not familiar with what niter sand is required for. It's got me curious. I'll have to look into that. See what mod that's coming from. Well, it's coming from Artifice. It's telling me right there, but I'm not sure what its intended purpose is. So it is giving me, well, sometimes it's giving me this niter, also known as saltpeter, but it's also giving me sand, so that's good, since I need sand right now. That's my biggest concern. Okay, that's probably a good start. Oh, here's a few more. Go ahead and pick that up. We'll go ahead and start smelting this sand into glass. That way we'll be able to... Oh, I wonder how he got down there without getting burned up. Must be a Houdini sheep. Okay. Also, if you hadn't noticed, I finally got around to crafting a door. Some of you are probably wondering what the heck I'm doing without a door. So that's taken care of. I'll go ahead and save the other 6 iron for later. Really kind of want to get this sand going, because we're going to need it here pretty soon. So as I started talking about in the previous episode, I'm thinking it would be a good idea to start kind of just building out our house base right here over this shallow cave system. That way we've got kind of a built-in basement already readily available to us when we start getting into the technical mod work. So I was trying to give some thought to what kinds of wood we might want to use, and we've got some selection here. I think the wood that I like best around here is birch. Again, it's kind of a light color with a nice texture to it. So I'm thinking we'll probably use maybe a combination of oak and birch. I think that combination should look really well side by side. So we'll go ahead and start on that and see how that looks. It doesn't have to be elaborate or perfect right now. We can always improve on it and build out on it later. But for right now, already a lot of the day's already gone. I'd like to go ahead and just at least get something going so we can start moving into kind of more of a permanent location and not have to worry about moving things around later as we continue to start collecting materials. So I've already got some oak, not a whole lot, and some dark wood and some birch. Figured we'd go ahead and get started with what I have, and then when I need to collect more, I'll just go off camera real quick, collect some more, and then we can pick up where we left off. So let's go ahead and get started. Typically what I like to do is kind of put the actual wood on the corners. So let's see. We're probably going to want this to be at least a decent size because we're going to have a need for a lot of storage until we can get a better storage systems crafted. So let's go ahead and kind of build out the corners 3 high, and I'm figuring probably let me go ahead and place a marker there. Where's the other end of the shallow cave system? So it's way over here. So we've actually got a lot of room available down there, and the house doesn't need to sit on top of all of it. So that's probably good enough. Let me go ahead and take out so that it's going to be level. I think that's going to be kind of important. And then we'll mark off the corners, and that'll give us a good feel for what this size is going to wind up being. Oh man, I wish I had iron tools. It would be so much faster, but I haven't gotten around to creating all the iron tools yet. In fact, I just now really got enough iron to actually start crafting some more iron tools. Let's go ahead and do that now. Since night's approaching, I can go ahead and get started on some of that. Ooh, got sidetracked. Lost my orientation. Okay, so let's take some of this iron. Go ahead and replace our pickaxe. And go ahead and get a better shovel. Okay, that's fine for now. Well, I probably should do an axe as well because I'm probably going to need more wood. I'm pretty sure. Okay, there we go. So let's go ahead and it's time to sleep. Go ahead and sleep. Yep, good. Okay. That doesn't work. I was trying to find a key combination to sprint a little faster, but I don't think they're mapped properly. At least for what I'm used to. I'll have to look at that next time. Get this out of the way. Very good. Okay, so the little corner is going to be over here. And then let's see, where do we want the other corner? Let's see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm trying to think of how I would position the door. I guess we'll go odd number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I hope I got that right. I guess we'll find out in a minute. And over here. Is that right? Yep, that's right. Excellent. Oh, that's down. So let's go ahead and fill this in with dirt, and that way everything will be at the proper level. There we go. Okay, so that's the frame, and then what we can do is go ahead and take some. How do I want to do this? Let's see. Well, yeah, that looks right. Yeah, let's go ahead and use. I was trying to decide if I wanted to use oak planks or birch planks. I don't know. I'm not exactly an architect, so sometimes these builds get to be kind of a challenge in terms of aesthetics, but usually they're okay. I don't think they're too awful bad, but I'm always open to ideas and suggestions on how to improve some of these builds. So if you've got ideas or kind of a more interesting block combination that you think would look really good, that's fine. Let me know. I'm always willing to experiment with new ideas. And like I said, I'm not overly experienced with architectural builds, so I tend to kind of experiment with some things, see what they look like, and then if they're not too terrible, I usually keep them. So let's see. So there's the start, and now it looks like I'm out of oak blocks, and clearly I'm going to run out of birch blocks here pretty quickly as well. Let me see if I've got any more in my chests over here. And no, it doesn't look like I have anything else around here. That's all ores now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and collect some more wood off camera. I don't think that's going to be overly exciting for you, so let me go ahead and do that real quick, and I'll come right back as soon as I've got the rest of the materials we're going to need to finish this job up. So be right back. Okay, and welcome back. Was able to get a bunch more materials. Let me go ahead and drop off a lot of this saplings and stuff like that I picked up in the process, and also a couple of ores that I found lying on the surface as well. So got 31 birch wood. That should be plenty. Oak 20. I would have liked to have gotten a little bit more, but it was nighttime, so I came back to sleep the night away and figured we probably would have enough now to go ahead and finish this up. So let me go ahead and cover this hole now right away so we don't accidentally fall in and break something like our head. Let's see. I probably would not want this to be one deep. Might in fact probably change the floor out with the wood floor. In fact, so but for now, let's go ahead and do that. And over here, what I was wanting to do when we ran out of wood was to kind of create a base around the front door. I think that would look kind of nice. And, let's do that real quick. Okay, so there's the frame. And then we've got oak wood here, so I think we'll go ahead and finish the rest of the frame with oak wood as well. On the top, I think that'll look pretty nice. And then, let's see, how long, I didn't really measure this out, so how many blocks do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16, so it's an even number. So, darn it. So I'd like to go ahead and make this symmetrical. Brand new concept to me when starting to play Minecraft is this concept of OCD. I never quite understood what that meant, but I'm starting to understand it better now. So let's not have OCD get in the way of us having some fun. So if you do, I do some things that are a little contrary to the aesthetics, please speak up and let me know. Okay, I think that'll actually be okay because then it'll give us more wall space to put up torches and things that we might need to secure to the wall or hang on the wall. So that will serve that purpose nicely. Okay, so where's my oak? There we go. Need more oak. It's always amazing how quickly we run out of resources in Minecraft with all these resources around us. But then that's part of the appeal of Minecraft, right? Going out and collecting and hunting for resources. So, okay, so that finishes up kind of the outer frame. And then we'll go get ourselves some glass here in just a little while. It should be done smelting now. What do we want to do with the roof? I would like it to overhang a little bit, so we might want to go up one more. So let me think. Let's get up here and take a look. Okay, so I'm thinking the actual roof itself. I'm going to go ahead and use birch. It's a lighter color. I think that might be nice. A nice contrast to the oak frame. So let's go ahead and lay a few of these real quick and see what that looks like. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. I was trying to press the shift key and I didn't get it fast enough. That's better. Okay, so what is that going to look like? Yeah, actually, I think that's going to be okay. Yeah. What do you guys think? Does that work okay? build out a little bit more and take another look. Yeah, I kind of like it. And then I think what I'll do is go ahead and make the floor birch as well. And then that way the floor and ceiling are one color, and then the frame of the house is one color. I think that's going to be okay. So, yeah, let me know what you think. I'll go ahead and finish this up real quick. And it looks like I probably don't have enough birch still, which isn't very surprising. There's a bunch out there, but it's like spread all over the place, so it takes a time to collect it all. And then what I figured we would do is kind of elevate the roof a little bit with some steps, and then kind of have a slight overhang with some steps as well. And then, anyway, I'll go ahead and try that, and we'll give it a look and see what we think. So I'm going to go ahead and break away real quick. I'm going to need to get some more birch, obviously, and then I'll be right back again. Okay, I'm back. Collected another 47 blocks of birch, so that should allow us to finish up this roof. And then probably won't be enough for the floor, and that's okay. I'll go get more. But really kind of wanted to at least get a good feel for what this is going to look like. So kind of the perspective anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish up this roof, and then we'll take a look at what the external roof configuration will look like, and then we'll probably call this an episode because this is actually taking a little bit longer than I had anticipated, which I guess is okay, but just watching the simple build like this is probably a little bit boring, and I apologize for that. I'm not quite sure how many of you would like to see the details, like I said before, and how many of you are sort of new to Minecraft and would like to see some of these different builds. But this is sort of what it looks like. Let's go ahead and craft. I should probably create a crafting table and put it out here real quick. Let me go ahead and do that. There we go. And set this down so we can kind of, oh, it's kind of, oh, I guess it's just behind a cloud. So I said it's kind of dark. Can't be night yet. So let's go ahead and craft some steps. Wait a minute. Let's see. Do I want to make this out of birch, or do I want to make these out of oak? I'm kind of thinking maybe oak. No, actually I think the birch might be a nicer accent. Let's go ahead and try that instead. Okay, so what I was thinking, oh, okay, darn it. I guess I do need birch all the way around. Let's go ahead and finish this side and just take a look at it, one side, and then if it looks fine, I can finish the rest a little later. Okay, so what I was thinking is to go ahead and put this overhang kind of underneath like this. Oh, that always happens. It's a real simple mistake to make when you're trying to place these step blocks. You've got to click on the right spot for them to orient correctly. So if you click on the bottom portion of the block, it'll be upward. If you click on the top portion of the block, it'll be upside down like this, which is sort of what we want. All right, so let's see. Put these here. then I just love it the way these corners auto orient now. That was a really sweet change that Mojang implemented, except that's not right because that is the wrong block. Wrong. Oh, that's why. Duh. I'm not thinking clearly right now. We need another set of steps. So let's go ahead and finish this side and then take a look at it and see what we think. There, that's better. So that is really, really nice. Okay. So let's step back a little bit, take a look. Yeah, you know, that's gonna work. What do you guys think? It looks a little funny with this side sort of being not at ground level. And I'll dig out around it a little bit so we can actually see that at the right level. But I think you get the idea. So that's a nice little accent. I think we'll go ahead and stick with this for now. So yeah, let me know what you think. Obviously this is nothing super spectacular, but if you do have other ideas or preferences for blocks, I'd love to hear what those are. There's so many different building blocks in Minecraft that there's many different ways to approach builds, and I'm always interested in knowing what other people do. I've watched other YouTubers build out different structures using different materials, and it always fascinates me on the different approaches that people take and the different application of these blocks that are available in Minecraft and what people do with them. So love to see what other people have done or what you have done, and would like to know what you think about this simple build as well. So I will go ahead and finish this up off camera. I think you kind of get the gist of what I'm trying to accomplish here. I'll go ahead and replace this floor with birch wood as well, and then we'll go ahead and make this our new home base, at least for right now, unless we find something new. I was considering maybe using the village location as my home base. I like the idea of being, you know, kind of right next to water. We're not that far away from water here, obviously, but sometimes it's fun to kind of do things like patios or docks and stuff like that for fishing and other things that you can do within Minecraft. And to do that, though, you sort of need to be a little closer to the water. So we're a little too far away here, but it's conveniently located, so I don't mind that. But I was also thinking that it might be beneficial to be near the village so that the chunk stays loaded, and that way the farms and stuff will continue to produce and stuff like that. But again, we're not that far away, so I think this will be okay. Anyway, I think I'll go ahead and call this episode done. Let me know what you think. Really would like to hear your comments, get your feedback. And again, if you enjoyed this episode, please give a like. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do so. That way you'll get notification for when the next episodes come out. I know I was originally thinking I would do at least one episode a week, and that's still my goal. But I've been so motivated lately that I'm practically been doing these episodes daily. This is just too much fun. I'm really having a good time. So anyway, I hope you are too. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next episode.